Hello everyone, CatWeazle here, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Arkham Horror, A Deal with the Devil, Turn 9. Alright, where is everybody? Well, our first player is going to be Akachi Onyele and she's currently down in South Church. Then it's going to be Caroline Fern, she's up here in the Curiosity Shop. Then we have Trish Scarborough, who's here at Wizard's Hill in Dunwich, and last but not least we have Sister Mary, and Sister Mary is currently at the first part of the City of the Great Race. Okay, we've got 5 gates open. It's a nightmare. So the 5 gates are Blasted Heath, just out of shot there, sorry about that. And we also have a gate at the Unvisited Isle, we have a gate at the Black Cave, a gate at the Witch House, and a gate at the Woods. So, we'd better start closing a few. Righto, so let's get on with the upkeep phase, and as I say, Akachi Onyele is our first player. And here we are with Akachi. Now, what can Akachi do? Not a great deal, as it happens. She's got nothing left. All she's got is Billy Brinton. That's it. Her sanity's hanging by a thread. It's just grim, and she's not much use to anybody. But you know what? I think I'd better get that sanity right back up, and we've got an opportunity to do it because Caroline Fern, who was going to have going straight in the Unvisited Isle gate, I'm not very comfortable about that because of the monster that's guarding it. I want to give her a chance to sneak past that monster. So what's going to happen is Akachi is actually going to finish her movement in the north side streets. That is going to give an opportunity for Caroline to go past her and give her $2. Yeah. We hopefully will have both Sister Mary and Trish Scarborough in other worlds, so we're just going to have to count on them for the time being to do some gate shutting. It's unfortunate. If Akachi had any sort of if she had any sort of weapon whatsoever, what I'd do is I would have sent her to the Unvisited Isle to actually kill the crawling one, and then her and Caroline would have gone in the gate together. But Akachi just doesn't have anything whatsoever thanks to them horrible lurker cards. So we won't move anything. She's just going to go up to the north side streets and stop there. Now Caroline, first of all, let's give her $2 for her retainer. Just before we roll for a retainer and her blessing, what we've got to do is we've got to mess around with her speed. Now what she's going to do is she's going to move she's going to move north side, then Merchant District, and stay in the Merchant District streets. So we're going to keep her at 2 movement. But next turn we will move her down so she's got at least 2 sneak. The crawling one is -1. So we'll have at least 1 blessed dice to try and sneak by. I really want to try and sneak past because I don't fancy her chances in actually being able to kill it. She doesn't have any weapons whatsoever. I think she'll be able to sneak past. I think she'll be able to use a few clues to do that, and we've always got the Elder Sign to actually shut the gate. So that's what we're going to try and do. Because Akachi is going to be in the north side streets, it means she'll be able to give $2 to Akachi, and then Akachi the turn after can go to Arkham Asylum and get all her sanity back. Ideally, Akachi will be able to sort of look at all the locations. If any double clues come up, with the amount of movement she's got, she should be able to hoover those up. Also, it may be that I send her up to Dunwich and we move Trish down back into Arkham. We will see how we go on. Right, so Caroline, explain what she's going to do, but we still need to roll for her blessing and for her retainer. And 2 4s. That'll do the business. So we are laughing. Right, so we've got through there. Top banana. And that is it for Akachi and Caroline. Next up is Trish Scarborough. And here's Trish and here is Sister Mary. Remember, Sister Mary doesn't have to roll for her blessing this turn, neither does Trish Scarborough. Trish Scarborough just got her first blessing last turn, and Sister Mary got hers renewed. But they will need to do it next turn, so we'll put one on there, but that's just for next turn for both of them. Right, so Trish. Trish is going to go into this moving gate that's currently at Blasted Heath. She does have the gate box, so she doesn't actually have to come out at Blasted Heath, and that's what I was talking about with Akachi. We could have her coming out at, say, the woods or the witch house and having a go at those gates. Now, they are -2 gates, but she's got +1 law and +1 fight off Thomas F. Malone. So we could put her law up to 5, and she would have actually a law of 6. Yes? So a law of 6, she's blessed, and that is quite good odds. She's got a couple of clues as well. So I think we'll have her do that. Let's get rid of one of these horrible -2 gates if we can. Use the gate box and just sort of swap which gate we're in. Tactics, love it. Right, so she's got to get to the Blasted Heath. That's a movement of 2. She has the map of Arkham, so we'll just leave her speed as it is. 1 plus the map of Arkham will get her there. And we've got 4 other movements, so we'll move up 2 and up 2. So that is a 5 slider movement. We've done that now, and she is ready to go. As mentioned, she doesn't need to roll for her blessing this turn. Next, Sister Mary. Now, Sister Mary, brand new blessing, doesn't have to roll for it. She is currently in another world. She's in the City of the Great Race. And what we'll do is, I think we'll move her, we'll use a focus of 1 and just improve her sneak a little, just in case we have to avoid a monster. So that's what we'll do. Pretty good. Yeah, that'll be okay, because her luck is 3, but she gets +1 luck from Richard anyway, so 4 luck should be alright. She's blessed. So that's what we'll do. So that is it for Sister Mary, and she was our last player. So let's get straight on to the movement phase. And here we are with Akachi. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she's going to stay in north side. Fantastic. Next up is Carolyn Fern. Here's Carolyn at the Curiosity Shop. She's going to go 1, meet Akachi, give her $2, and then she is going to move on. She's going to use her last movement point to go to the Merchant District Streets. It's not a problem if we get, what is it, circular movement, because the crawling one will just go there and we'll just evade it next movement phase in the Merchant District Streets rather than evade it at the Unvisited Isle. So we should be okay. We've got no flying monsters, so hopefully that'll be fine. Right, so that's it for Carolyn. Next up, Trish. Let's get up to Dunwich. And here we are in Dunwich. So she's going to move 1, and then she is going to exhaust her map of Arkham, and she will end up there in Blasted Heath. Next, we have Sister Mary. Let's get to the City of the Great Race. Here's Sister Mary, and boing, there she goes into the second half of the City of the Great Race. That is it for our movement phase. Next up, it is the Arkham encounter phase. And how quick is this phase going to be? Both Akachi and Carolyn are in street locations. They will not be having an encounter. So that's it for both of them. Funnily enough, Trish is also in a street location, but in Dunwich. But she does have a gate to deal with. And here's Trish. Trish will get sucked through the gate into the Dreamlands, which is over here. So she is now in the first part of the Dreamlands. That is it for the Arkham encounter phase. One of the quickest ever. But we've now got the Otherworld encounter phase. So first up, it will be Trish. So let's get to the Dreamlands. And here's Trish. Now the Dreamlands, it's an any colour gate, so it'll be whatever's on top. A red one. So just check it hasn't got the Dreamlands on it. It hasn't. Other. The door slams shut behind you. You are in total blackness. Pass a luck -2 check, otherwise you are delayed. Not delayed. Luck. What's a luck? I think it's quite high. No, it's 0. Ah! It's 0. She's blessed. She's going to spend a clue because becoming delayed is a pain. So we're going to spend a clue because she's blessed, and we're going to try and avoid it. Come on. A 2. Shall she spend another clue? 1, 2, 3. No. We need clues to try and make sure that we shut the gate. Damn it, she's always getting delayed, the woman. She's a pain. Sort yourself out. Right. Damn. Oh. That's it. I should have put a speed up, because that's how a luck goes up. I'll definitely do that next turn, but obviously the horse has bolted now, hasn't it? Right, so that's it for Trish. We've got somebody else delayed, damn it. And next it is Sister Mary. So let's get to the second part of the Great Race. City of the Great Race, even. And here we are with Sister Mary. City of the Great Race is a green or a yellow. A red, no good. A green, and we've got City of the Great Race as well. Deciding that you have to take the chance if you're to return home, you activate the strange device. What are you doing? What are you doing, Sister Mary? Roll a die. A die. A blessed die, thankfully. Come on. Another 2. And, oh, can she afford to spend a clue? She's going to spend 1 clue. Oh, it's just taking a mickey now, this game. Come on. Oh, cobblers. So, we're not spending any more than 1 clue. Don't think you're catching me out that way, game. So, we've failed. What is it? On a success, gain 2 clue tokens. On a failure, nothing happens. Damn it. I suppose it was worth it to try and get 2 clue tokens, wasn't it? But oh, that reminds me as well. Yes, several of you have pointed out that during her last encounter phase, she didn't have to drink any of those bottles. It did say may. I'm absolutely mortified because normally anybody who watches these playthroughs notice that I'm always there going, if, may, and I completely missed it. I obviously wouldn't have drank any of them, but made a mistake there. Yeah, my fault. She shouldn't have drank any of them, but just misread the card. What are you going to do? Anyway, forget about that. What an appalling Otherworld encounter phase that was. Put those back, and it's over. Hopefully all our bad luck has gone in the Otherworld encounter phase, because now, yes, it's the Mythos phase. And here we are at the Mythos phase. Well, we've fair rattled through today, haven't we? So perhaps I've got to slow down a little bit and not get so het up. Right, okay, so Mythos phase. Oh, better get the lurker deck ready. Right, there we go. So let's find out the bad news. Where's the gate going to open this time? The black gate. Oh, it's not going to open. At last, we've got a monster surge. What is it? Turn 9? This is the longest I've ever waited for a monster surge, I'm sure. But it was bad. It's pretty much bound to happen eventually, I would have thought. So we've got a monster surge because Black Cave already has a gate on it. Right. So we'll put that there. Oh, I'll tell you what that does mean. At least we don't have to look at one of them. We haven't got a new gate, so that can go back. But how many open gates? We've got 5 open gates, haven't we? That's bad, because that means we're going to get 5 monsters. So we've got 5 monsters, and first one, we could have done with it not going on the black cave. So the first one's going to go on the black cave, obviously, and it is, so you can see, let's have a look. What is it? Something easy. A cultist. It's magically immune. We've got Sister Mary, who's got absolute, well, she's got a fight skill. She hasn't even got a fight, has she? No. Yes, she lost a bloody shotgun. Oh, mind you, that wouldn't have helped, would it? But, oh, damn. We're going to have to think of something quickly. Think of something quickly, somebody. So, right, there's the cultist on the black cave. I completely forgot we've had so few monsters that, you know, we're having Sister Mary running around with absolutely no protection whatsoever. Apart from Richard, I've got no shirt on Pikmin. Oh, we do get a clue at Hibbs Roadhouse, so put that there. And we've got to carry on picking stuff, haven't we? It's not just one. So we've got to do them as evenly as possible. The Witch House and the Unvisited Isle both have a monster on. The Woods doesn't. So this one's for the Woods. And we've got a Star Spawn. Oh, look at the state of that. The bosun was the only one left alive. We dragged him screaming from the cargo hold. That thing, he wept. Not a whale, not an island. No, it was a Star Spawn. 3 toughness, -3 on the horror check, -3 on the combat check, -1 to sneak past. Trish, get your sneak up. So that's another one for Arkham. Number 3 is going to go to Blasted Heath because that doesn't have a monster. And what do we get? Come on, get out. Another ghost. You're joking. It's just a ghost machine, that gate. Right, that's in Dunwich, so we use a different coloured stand. Right, so that's up there. That's going to stick in the Blasted Heath streets. What else have we got? So that's 3, isn't it? So every gate now has got a single one on. We're going to have to put another on the Black Cave. I always do that because that's the gate that is actually that's on the card. So if they're always going to get extra monsters, they always put it on the gate that's on the card. I'm not sure whether that's right or not, but it's the way I do it. So, right, what else is going on the Black Cave? Which is appalling for us. Oh, it's another skeleton. Which is appalling for us because that's where we want the lovely Sister Mary to come out at. Here we go. I'm just having a quick think now, just before we pull that last monster, because I'll say it now and then it's on video and I'll remember. We might be able to send Carol in that way because Sister Mary's due out next turn. I'm sure she doesn't have to fight any monsters first thing. Is she and Carolyn Ferns first? Yes, that's one of those where I'll have to think through it. But I think because Carolyn will be first player next turn, I don't think that'll work. That's a downer. Right, anyway, we've got one more to pick. Where's this going to go? I'm going to stick it back in Dunwich because I can pick. So I'm going to put it in the Dunwich gate. So, and it's going to be boop, a sham. Cool. It'll probably end up going to the, what's it anyway, won't it? It'll probably end up going to the sky anyway. So there's a sham. For the moment, it's a Dunwich monster. But should it go to the sky, it'll obviously become an Arkham monster and we'll have 7 monsters in Arkham. And then we'll start filling up the outskirts, baby. I forgot what our last monster surges were. Right. So we've sorted the actual monster surge out. We've done the clue, monster movement. We have got hexagons moving on white. So great, the hexagon goes back to Rivertown, the former spawn. So I don't think we'd be able to get Carolyn in there anyway. It's got in the way. Any more hexagons moving on white? No, there is not. Dash. Oh, so we've got... the gate moves. What does it move on? Moves on black. Black doesn't go into the vortex, so it goes to the village commons. Right, so... oh, it's not guarded again. That's one good thing there about actually having a moving gate. It can move away from the monsters. Triangle. Damn. That is the Shan. And the Shan's a nasty monster. So, oof. So, the Shan goes to the sky. So, I've got to change the colour of the stand. It now counts as an Arkham monster. And we're full up in Arkham. And a star. Don't think we've got any stars. Well, we've got 4 stars. We're playing with them. But star monsters, that's what I meant. No, we haven't. Right, so that's all the monster movement, plus gate movement. Church group, reclaim Southside. These are brilliant, these, when you have somebody in the neighbourhood. All monsters in the Southside streets or locations are returned to the cup. We have nothing in Southside. Damn. Right, so that's the end of that. The only good thing about this Mythos phase is, well, there's 2 good things about this Mythos phase. We didn't get a gate, and 2, we didn't have to draw a horrible lurker card. But we've now got the gates that we had, which were nice and empty and unguarded, are now all guarded by all manner of horrific rubbish. And we've got 2 people in the streets, a sky monster, but I think we'll move before then. The main cause of concern now is Sister Mary. What's this gate? Oh, well, it's a triangular gate. So one, she's got to shut it, otherwise we'll get yet another monster. And we could get rid of the Shan because it's a triangle. But unfortunately, we've got a skeleton and a cultist, and they're both difficult to sneak past. So we may be in a spot of bother with Sister Mary. Sister Mary may be making a visit to St Mary's Hospital, her namesake. So we'll see. But as long as she gets the bloody gate shut and sealed. Right, who's first next turn? Carolyn. Carolyn is going to try and sneak past that crawling one. That's a circle, isn't it? Yeah, it didn't move. So she's going to sneak past that crawling one, hopefully, and sneak into that gate. Then she can use the Elder Sign to shut it. After her, it's Trish. Trish will undelay herself and carry on in the Dreamlands. Then it is Sister Mary. Sister Mary's coming out of the Black Cave, where there's a massive monster jamboree going on. So, the actual first turn she comes out of a gate, it's okay. She doesn't have to fight the monsters. Hopefully she'll be able to shut the gate, get rid of the Shan, seal it, and it's the turn afterwards where we're going to have to worry. Perhaps we'll be able to get somebody in there to help her out. But otherwise, we might just have to take the injury and end up going to St Mary's Hospital. Quite late on in the game, so I don't mind taking an injury. So, yeah, it's just a bit of a downer, really. But never mind, we may think of something in the interim. We've still got a couple of turns, hopefully, before that happens. And then it'll be Akachi. Akachi's just going to go to Arkham Asylum. She's going to spend $2. She's going to get all her sanity back. Then I think we will send her up to Dunwich after that. She can be our Dunwich Guardian, because we are having Trish come back into Arkham and try and shut one of these +2 gates. So probably the Witch House now, because the skeleton is a bit easier than the Star Spawn. Righto, so that is the end of turn 9. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the tips and the help and the support. thank you for the views and for subscribing. It is very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Any sort of mistakes I've made, as ever, please flag them up. I do tend to make at least 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5, and we can have a good laugh about them, and I can try and fix them if I can. Apologies if I have made any mistakes. I may notice some during editing, but we shall see. And yeah, so that is it. Oh, quick announcement. I don't know if anybody remembers, but quite a bit ago I was doing Eldritch Horror, Nefer and Car, and we did have a bit of a chat about a sort of play-by video whereby I'd do Eldritch Horror, and some of the viewers would take, 3 of the viewers would take investigators and I'd take an investigator, and on tube tables we'd set something up whereby people would have, you know, just a bit more input, and they would have their own investigator and say, oh right, I want my investigator to do ABC and all that sort of stuff. Well, I'm going to do that next. I did promise Tim that I'd do Eldritch Horror, then I forgot about it, so and started Arkham. So I have promised him I'd do Eldritch, and then I remembered, I thought, well, I did say I was going to try this play-by video thing. So if you want to see that, go and see the thread that I've put up at Tube Tables. I'll put a link below with all the other million links, and have a look. There's going to be obviously 3 investigators that can be filled. Fair warning, I did sort of promise George A, Lorg, and who else was it, Anthony, because they were the original people who were asking, but it may be that they can't do it. Also, Mark Carpenter, I think, wanted to be first reserve, but because of the way it's organised, by all means put your name down, because, well, I can just mention it now, it's quite a quick turn. We're going to have it that while we're playing the game, if an investigator goes insane, gets knocked out, or gets devoured, any of that sort of palaver, then the player will get knocked out. So we will have reserves who can come in. I just think that'll make it a little bit more exciting, and perhaps the players who are actually playing won't be as gung-ho as they normally are when they play Eldritch Horror, because I know a lot of players just like to kill people off left, right and centre. So I thought that'd give it a nice little wrinkle. So that'll be me as well. So if my character gets killed, then I'll be out as well, and somebody else will take my place. Obviously I'll still be doing it because I'll be doing the video and the rolling, but yeah, go and check out the thread if you are interested. Right, but anyway, that's for the future. We're still playing Arkham Horror. I hope you join me next time when it will be turn 10 of A Deal with the Devil. But until then, this is me, CatWeazle, signing off. Toodaloo.